Our triple play where we each pick a stock symbol, tell you why it's in the news and how it's on the move. My play is Apple. All good things must end, and that even appears to apply to Apple. They had an 11-day win streak, their longest since 2003 coming into today, and right now looks like that will end. But still time to rally, though down 0.9%. Let's see if we can rally and make that 12 straight days. The good news for Apple is they were the first ever streaming network to win Best Picture at the Oscars. And now that movie Coda will be released in theaters nationwide on Friday at 600 different theaters. So the country will get to see this movie. Of course, captions will be available. That will be an exciting development for Apple Pictures. And I think it'll also give us some time to talk about the things we missed from the Oscars because of Will Smith and the slap. There were some terrific moments with Coda and their Best Supporting Actor that was up there signing his speech, the whole crowd applauding with sign language. It was really a terrific moment that got largely swept under the rug by the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock incident.
Well, I will say Coda is one of the ones that I wanted to watch, because when I thought about coming back to the theaters, I was like, I would only go if it's some sort of very big production. But in terms of it being like a heartwarming story, I do want to give it its time. So, and plus, I'm too lazy to sign up for another streaming service. So this is also a good way to still see the movies and not add something else to my bill. So my next pick is LIT, literally. It's the ticker symbol LIT, and that's for Global X Lithium and Battery Techs ETF. Now, lithium industry stocks actually got a bit of a boost today as they anticipate President Biden signing the Defense Production Act possibly as early as this week, according to Reuters. Now, part of that plan is to make the U.S. more self-sufficient, and it includes increased domestic production of the minerals needed to help with the country's clean energy goals, and that includes minerals needed to make batteries for electric vehicles. Now, it is off its session highs today, but still in the green, up about 1.4%, though it is down year to date.
Yeah, continuing to keep tabs on the shares here, and particularly how this moves, as well as some of the other industry names that are going to seek out exactly where some of the public sector and private sector overlap can actually help out their business and really answer some of the questions that have been lingering, whether that be on the production side or whether that be on the demand generation side. Of course, the demand is there for a lot of these semiconductor players, and then it does come down to, of course, the ability to have those natural or the underlying materials, And so for lithium, particularly, it's going to be interesting how we're able to kickstart some of that production, especially with more of those operations starting to be brought into the U.S. as well here on domestic grounds too, and decreasing some of that international reliance as well. And so we'll see how that continues to move forward. Mine kind of plays into the same space because it dovetails right into electric vehicles here. And NIO here is the one that I'm tracking on the day, and they have been holding on to gains throughout today's session, and they're unfortunately getting back towards the flat line as of right now, but still holding on to gains going into the close with just about 25 minutes left in trading. At one point, they were up by about 9%. This is all on Cathie Wood picking up shares of NIO, and after a swap that we saw for the first time right after their earnings release that we had seen from NIO, we had seen a move higher right after that update that we saw from the business. And so with regard to some of the rotation within Cathie Wood's vision funds that she's put together, because the vision from Cathie Wood is really towards some of the most innovative technologies out there, NIO getting the welcome mat into the ARK Invest strategy, certainly noteworthy. Investors latching onto that here today as well.
We certainly hope that helps, because we have seen ARK Innovation down for the day, and it has been struggling this year. A lot of people sort of waiting for these things to pay off. So it'll be interesting to see if these, as she goes now into NIO as well and expand in there, if this is one of those things where when equities do start taking off and sustain a rally, she might be the one laughing at the end of the day.